before we get into this video, I just want to say, man, condolences to the Inquisitor. I don't know much about you, but we're going to figure out a little bit more about who you were, what happened to you. Man, this is a crazy ass story. I heard it on the news. I don't exactly know the lore about him, but apparently he, somehow he never came back to his TikTok live. A lot of people were concerned. They don't know what happened to him, and apparently he just went to the other side, man. I don't know exactly what he ended up doing. We're going to figure it out in this video, but let's check it out.
Inquisitor was a 23-year-old man who was a cosplayer over on TikTok. He gained a huge following, spanning to about two.
You know what? I would see a lot. I would see a lot of people dressed up as him, like ghosts or whatever, right? That's kind of the cosplays they're doing. Like a lot of people have been doing that, unless that's been him the entire time.
Spanning to about 250,000 followers on TikTok with over 2.8 million likes just from his uniqueness. He would play beautiful songs over TikTok live using his guitar, and he'd dress up similarly to a Call of Duty player, yet the character he was cosplaying was never actually in the game. He thought of it himself.
That's the thing about TikTok lives. There's so many different personalities. There's so many different type of people on there. Like you can find, freaking Darth Maul, knitting or something, You can find freaking Darth Vader just freaking doing ballet dances. Like it's just so crazy the span in the universe of TikTok, and you can be able to find any type of niche that you want with your favorite freaking character from a different sci-fi show, like a video game, just doing whatever it is that you love doing.
People always mention how kind he was, and if you were to check on his profile before today, you'd think the exact same.
What are you doing there? Come here. It's alright. Everything will be better. Trust me.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, he must have been putting this on every single day. Like, that seems like a lot of work to do. I
believe in you, Mike. I believe in you.
He would always make uplifting videos for his followers and encouraging them to never give up and keep pushing through whatever hardships they were dealing with in life. So what happened?
Usually those type of people are the same type of people who are dealing with a lot inside them. It's almost them like projecting onto other people like what they would want to hear for themselves. And that's the unfortunate part about givers, people who, give their effort into other people than themselves. And it's pretty sad.
Inquisitor had hired a girl to edit his videos not too long ago, and things seemed to be going fairly well. The Inquisitor complimented this girl on her editing skills and even went on to tell her that he loved her out of the kindness of his heart. Keep in mind, the Inquisitor is someone who is known as a very positive person in the community and usually responded to his comments and posts using the same rhetoric. Another post was then sent to the girl that she later edited, sent back to Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor then responded to her that he wanted to marry her because of how good of a job she did.
Alright, brother. Alright, you're glazing. You're glazing, Inquisitor.
From here on, as the Inquisitor kept reminding her that he wasn't interested in a relationship, and even went on to ask her to stop talking to him indefinitely.
Oh damn, okay, so he set a boundary. He said, no, I don't want to get, whatever that means, just friends, not a fan on the way you acted, to be honest, huh? If you can please stop texting me, you'd be very kind. Damn, what did I do? He's setting a boundary, player.
And even went on to ask her to stop talking to him indefinitely. She went on to tell Inquisitor that she wasn't a minor, so there were no worries, yet the Inquisitor was still not interested, as he told her.
Oh, she got really attached. But let's the story unfold, because we don't know what happened before this.
This is when it all went downhill. A series of texts from the girl editor between her and her boyfriend leaked online, which showed...
Well, what the F are we gonna do? It's not a life or death crisis, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get sexual, then I will expose him. We just need better and more proof. Isn't that a lot of proof? Oh wow, so they were trying to set up the Inquisitor. They were trying to plot an extortion, bro. They were trying to plot some sort of thing against him. Why, bro? Why? We need a reason for him to get canceled. Flirting is one thing, sexting is another. Wow, that is insane. So somebody was like pimping his girl out or something just to get towards him. Was there like a vendetta or something that was going on behind the scenes? What the hell?
Plotting to try to get Inquisitor canceled for attempting...
That is really dark.
...to groom a minor. The conversation between Tito as acting badly and his girlfriend consisted of, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? It's not a life or death crisis, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep flirting with him and see where it goes. If he starts to get sexual, then I will expose him. We just need better and more proof.
That's insane.
Isn't that a lot of proof? Baby, we need a reason for him to get canceled. Flirting is one thing, sexing is another. Oh, yeah, that's bad proof. You need recent proof.
Oh my god, these guys are freaking creeps.
You can clearly see that they're trying to plot against them in this image. Inquisitor texted his girl editor, "You should ask in general if you can DM me." The girl then responded, "Oh, sorry, can we get to know each other?" Inquisitor
Oh, that's why she was so adamant about doing it, because they were plotting a whole thing against him. Why did they target him like that?
Responded, "Nope." The girl editor then responded back, "Why? I'm not a minor." The Inquisitor then responded, "I'm not interested, I'm sorry." The girl then responded, No, I don't want to get together, I just want to be friends." Inquisitor then responded, "Not a fan of the way you acted, to be honest." The girl then responded, "Huh?" Inquisitor then responded back, "If you can please stop texting me, you'd be very kind." The girl then responded, "Damn, what did I do?" The boyfriend of the girl with almost 1 million followers on TikTok, named Tito Was Acting Badly,
oh, here we go,
went on to make a post accusing the Inquisitor and using the text of Inquisitor that said, "I love you and I want to marry you," against him.
What?
That he sent her, and she was...
Oh, he would try to manipulate the story. Why, bro? Why? What was their intentions?
About it, saying that she wanted to expose him. And here are some messages.
This quickly led most of his following to attack Inquisitor, sending death threats, bad messages, etc. As the situation became more popularized and more TikToks were made dragging Inquisitor's name in the mud even more, Inquisitor began receiving lots of backlash from his own community and even going on to receive threats personally.
You're scaring me. You are scaring me. Why?
That night, the Inquisitor decided to go on a live and do something that nobody would ever want. He ended up hanging himself on his personal live stream in front of his fan base due to the constant hate and death threats.
Wait, why? What the hell?
Only a few hours before he had changed his profile to a haunting "I want to die." After he decided to hang himself, friends of his on the live...
What the hell, bro? Like, why did it go from that one extreme to another? He must have been really dealing with some mental health issues. He just went from one to an extreme. Like, it was that bad? That was how much hate you were getting? Jesus Christ.
Live stream decided to run over to his house and break through his bedroom window in order to save him, but it was unfortunately too late.
No, that's super sad.
It didn't take long for this to spark major outrage in the community, as TikTokers posted all sorts of videos spreading awareness, the two top videos gaining over 700,000 likes in just 12 hours. Keep in mind, his bio on his profile consisted of something called MDNI, minors do not interact.
Dude, those people need to get arrested, or there needs to be some justice, but unfortunately I don't think that would be possible. Where are those people even from? Are they from a different country? Like, can they even use that as proof? Like, oh, and the fact that he took his own life, what is the logistics of all that? Like, what like, that's just sad.
Interact. This clearly stated that Inquisitor was not interested in any sort of minor relationships, as he was a 23-year-old man.
He was only 23? What? He was so young, bro. What?
Tito Was Acting Badly is now being demanded to get charged to serve justice for Inquisitor, hoping for the co-defendant to be his girlfriend who was also in on the sabotage. Many people are making tribute videos for Inquisitor in his remembrance, and many...
I don't, that's so sad. I don't think that that's going to be possible. You can't, however they got those messages or however it got leaked, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to use in court or something like that, unless they go through like actual, proper funnels in order to get those messages, because you can't just freaking hack somebody's shit and then use it against them in court. Like, that's just not how it works, I think.
Many people in the TikTok community are also trying to make his cosplay persona be implemented into the actual Call of Duty, as his last video on TikTok consisted of him showing interest towards it.
I need your help to fulfill the dream of this TikToker that just passed away. Now, the last video on the TikToker page before he passed away was a video where he showed interest in becoming a skin on Call of Duty. Now, I want to try and help him fulfill his wish of being in Call of Duty, because even though he didn't get this wish while he was still with us, if we can get him in Call of Duty, we will keep his memory alive. So far, there's already a petition with over 8,000 signatures calling on Call of Duty to...
Dude, that's really awesome if they actually do it. If they actually do it, that would be badass. Like, it's very unique. It does look like a little bit of Ghost, but you can tell he put a little bit of his own like flair to it. So, oh man, that's so unfortunate.
Create a skin in honor of Inquisitor, and there's also tons of people going over to Activision's socials telling them that we want Inquisitor in Call of Duty. Now, if we're gonna have...
Inquisitor was one of a kind. giving everlasting positivity to the world around him, never failing to put a smile onto people as well as cheering them up. We should all pray for his family at this time, as these horrendous array of events only occurred days ago. And I hope that Tito is acting badly and his girlfriend go under the jail and Inquisitor gets his justice served. Please spread the word. Hashtag pray for Inquisitor, hashtag clear Inquisitor's name, and hashtag justice for Inquisitor.
Yeah, man, great video, Wiggy, but geez, dude, that is such a horrible story. Like, I didn't know it was that bad. I know that he passed away and some sort of thing happened with him. But wow, dude, that is so sad. Like, those people plotting against him, like, what was their motive in the first place? Did they have motive the entire time? Was it something they started to, like, oh, we're gonna try to extort him for something? Like, what exactly were they trying to do? The fact that they were like, oh man, like, you know, let him flirt with you. You know, there's differences. They actually knew what they were trying to do, and they knew what they wanted to accomplish with all that. And that's just horrible, dude. I hope those guys get punished in some sort of way. Although I know it's unfortunate, it's just the logistics behind it and the fact of, are they in different countries? You know, how can they get charged? You know, those messages leak. Like, but overall, I hope he ends up finding justice. And the fact that he ended up taking his own life is just really, really sad and unfortunate. That is just so sad, dude. Like, RP Inquisitor, I didn't know much about him, but thanks to Wiggy here for covering the story. And you guys go make sure you go check out the video. The link will be down below. But overall, dude, man, I really hope Call of Duty does something, or maybe some spray, or they do the actual costume. But I guess he received so much hate or so much stress was going on in his already, you know, heavy life that he was like, you know, I'm just gonna take my life. That is the story of, you know, not a lot of people, but it is a constant story with people who deal with depression, and those people who say, you know, keep yourself lifted are also the ones who tend to want to be lifted themselves. And it's just like, it's just really sad, and I hope he gets his justice for him, and yeah, Call of Duty ends up doing a little bit of something for his story. And God, man, that's such a horrible thing. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you go check out Wiggy's channel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you smash the sub button, because we're trying to reach our goal of 500 subs. And with your help, we can do so. And make sure you go pray for Inquisitor. Leave him a hashtag, or I don't know what or go to his page to get his Call of Duty skin going. And yeah, man, I hope you guys have a great day. And RIP, bro.